Hi, so today I'm gonna be filming like a video on all my dogs. Like, meet my dogs, I got 4 of them, so this might be a little interesting. Alrighty. Before I start, I just wanted to let you know that after I introduce them, I'm gonna bring in my mom's boyfriend who owns all the dogs. Well, like, we all own the dogs. Like, he's gonna, since he's known 2 of them a lot longer than us, he's gonna give some facts that I don't know about them. So yeah, after I like introduce them, he won't be in the first introduction scene. He'll be in like a couple seconds after that. So yeah. We're not going in any like orderly fashion. We're just going in random orders. So here, my first dog, he is the 3rd oldest. His name's Maverick. He is almost 1, or I think he is 1. Yeah, he is 1. He is a Belgian Malinois, and he's really tired right now, I guess. He's pretty much the derp of all the dogs. He always looks so concerned. Like, when you're petting, when you're leaving, he was like, just always concerned. I guess not right now. He just looks regular right now, which is kind of weird. Maybe that's just when he's tired. He's a good boy. He is pretty cool, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I'll get some more facts on him later. So next we have Maverick. We call him Brick.
Brick for short. Maverick is a Belgian Malinois. He is Samson's the biggest and the oldest. Maverick is 2nd youngest and 2nd biggest. He's kind of a big. He's a fat kid for sure. He's about 1.5 years. So still pretty young. He's pretty smart, very food driven, so it's easy to train him with treats. He likes to cuddle. He's pretty derpy, but he's very sweet. Belgian Malinois are typically very smart. He's on the bigger end for the average male. And let's see, he likes to leap off of everything. He can't just walk down, walk up. He has to like leap. He's kind of a goofball. And we have another Belgian Malinois, so these 2 get along and play really well together. It's pretty funny. And let's see, we've had him. He's about 1.5 years old. We rescued him when he was about 9 weeks old, so we've had him pretty much the whole time. And he's a good boy. He's turning out to be better all the time.
Yeah. Okay, so the next dog we have is Samson. He is he's 8 years old. He's pretty old. He's the oldest in the family. He's like 64 in dog years, I think. 64 or 55. One of those. But yeah, he's pretty old. He's a Great Dane. He's humongous. Look at the size of the couch and then look at him. We call him a donkey sometimes. Dang. He is, what else was I gonna say about him? Oh yeah. Sometimes, like, if I'm making a video here, you'll hear him in the background barking. He's the only one, pretty much the only one that does that. So if you hear barking in the background, he's just saying hello. He's pretty sensitive and a little with strangers, but he's pretty nice. I don't know. I could say that about all, but no. Yeah. We'll get some more facts on him later. Alright, So here's Samson and here's Jason. He's gonna talk a little bit about Samson and his breed.
So this is Samson. He's a Great Dane. I've had him since 2012. That's when I rescued him. He's from Louisiana. He is very sweet once you get past the initial introduction phase. He's pretty wound up. Not right now, obviously. He just had breakfast, so he's being lazy. He's 8, so that's really old for a Great Dane. Their lifespan max is like 11, but he's still, usually the ones that are 8 are like this all day, but he plays with all the other puppies still, so he's still doing good. Great Danes are considered a giant breed, which is why their lifespan is a little bit shorter. He weighs about 175 pounds, which is big, but that's actually kind of on the smaller end for a full-grown male. They can get real big. That's about all I got on Samson.
Yep. I'm filming this next one on the ground because this next dog, he is non-stop running around the house and he won't even sit still for me. His name's Murphy and he is the second oldest of the family. He is 3 and he is also a Belgian Malinois. Belgian Malinois are they are like sort of like smaller versions of German Shepherds. Like they have like the same mindset, I guess. They are really smart, intelligent. I guess they're pretty easy to train. And they're just really sweet. Except they look a little bit different. They have like the same colors, but they're a lot less furry. Murphy pretty much only listens to Jason, the one that I've brought in a couple times for the others. I think he's the closest to Jason. Jason always says, "You're the best" to him. Even though I think this next one is, I guess I love all the dogs, but people have to have favorites, right? But Tala, the next dog, is my favorite. She's so fluffy and she's so cute and she's so smart. Now we have Murphy.
So this is Murphy, also a Belgian Malinois, also a rescue. He's about 3, a little over 3. We rescued both of them, so we're not positive on their birth dates, but it's about how old they are. Murphy and Maverick are pretty different from each other. Murphy is higher energy, higher drive, so he likes to work more. He is, I've trained him, I've worked a lot with him on a bunch of different things, and he's very easy to train. He likes to work. He's got a very acute sense of smell, so he'll track down a tennis ball wherever it's at. He is, I try not to have a favorite, but he's my favorite. He's a little bit smaller than Maverick. When we rescued him, he was starved pretty bad, so it stunted his growth, I think, a little bit. So Maverick weighs about almost 80 pounds. Murphy's just over 50, so he's a good bit smaller. He's a healthy size though. He's good. He will run non-stop all day if we let him. He's whining right now because he wants to be running. So very high energy. We take him outside. He'll do 30, 40, 50 miles in a day, no problem. He always stays close. He's great off leash. He's a really good dog. We like him a lot. Okay, Murph, go ahead.
Alright, so here's my last dog. Her name's Tala. She's a Husky. She is turning 1 on July 3rd. She's like so soft. I think I said that in the last introduction with Murphy running around. Yeah, Tala is, yeah, she's a Husky. I think I already said that, but she's really pretty, isn't she? Usually she's trying to pick a fight with Maverick, but I think since Maverick's sitting over there all tired, she's laying down too. She makes a lot of funny noises. Like when she's playing around with them, she'll like growl and something, oh, and sometimes she sounds like a human. It's so weird. That's all. You're so weird. She's my favorite. All right, well, those are all my dogs. Bye, or not bye, because in the next scene you'll see Jason talking about her a little bit. Yeah. Bye. So here's Tala.
So this is Tala. She's a Husky Malamute mix. We rescued her also. So really they're all rescues. She was born right around 4th of July, so she's about a year, or no, sorry, she's about 9 or 10 months old, 9 months old. It took her a little while to warm up to us, but she is very sweet now, very cuddly. She's very hesitant around new people though, so she knows who lives here and who doesn't, and she's definitely not interested in anybody who doesn't live here. But she's gotten a little bit better about that kind of stuff. She'll be big. She'll probably be around Maverick size or a little bit bigger, so around 80 or 85 pounds when she's full grown. She's still got some growing to do. She's a little bit harder to train, I think. Huskies tend to be a little bit more spastic and willful. So, but she's doing a good job. The Malamute can calm that Husky craziness down a little bit. So we'll see. We'll keep working with her and see how it goes. But she loves playing with all the other boys, getting crazy. She digs a little bit, not too bad, but she digs in the yard some. So we're trying to work on that. But she's very cuddly now. She didn't used to be. And she chews all of her food one bite at a time. She's the slowest eater. So then she's got all the other dogs waiting around her bowl, waiting for her to either finish or walk away so they can finish it for her. And she doesn't really seem to care about that. So she'll just take her time, and then she goes and takes a nap, which is what she's doing now while the other dogs run around like a bunch of maniacs. So that's all 4.
Yep.